So today we're going to have a look at problem solving with averages, mainly focusing on the mean. To start with, you're going to have a go at the do now task, which you can either do from the screen or from the document uploaded on Show My Homework. So spend about 10 minutes doing as many of those questions as you can and then come back and mark your answers. So answers on the screen, mark them as quickly as you can, and then we will move on to problem solving with the mean. Okay, so I'm going to go through the question on the left hand side here. You don't need to write anything down just yet. So we've got four numbers and they have a mean of 10. And we know that three of these numbers are 8, 15 and 7. We want to know what the fourth number is. Now virtually every single problem solving question involving the mean is going to involve you working out the total at some point. So if we think about how we work out the mean, we add up all the numbers, we divide it by how many numbers there are, and that gives us our mean. So before we divided by how many numbers there were, and we would have been dividing by 4, that would have been the total. So we took our total, we divided it by 4, and we got a mean of 10. So to work out our total, we go backwards from that, and we do 4 lots of 10. And that gives us a total of 40. So the total of all of our numbers should be 40. We know that 3 of the numbers are 8, 15 and 7. So if we can work out the total of these numbers, then we will be able to work out what our missing number is. So 8 plus 15 plus 7 gives me a total of 30, and therefore our missing number is just going to be 40 take away 30, which is 10. So our last number must be 10. Okay, I would like you to write down what I've done on the left hand side there, and then have a go at doing the question on the right hand side. And then you can come back and we will go through the answer. Okay, so looking at the question on the right hand side, similar method again, but this time we've got 5 numbers, they've still got a mean of 10, and the numbers are 8, 15, 7 and 8. What is our fifth number? So once again, to find the total, we've got 5 numbers, they've got a mean of 10, so we do 5 times 10, and our total of all 5 numbers should be 50. At the moment we've got 8, 15, 7 and 8, and that gives us a total of 38. You'll notice that we've just added an extra 8 compared to the question on the left hand side, so that's why our current total is increased by 8, and therefore our missing number is going to be 50 take away 38, which is 12. Now when it comes to the questions that you're going to be doing, I want you to really think about how one question is changing to the next here. Okay, so we've got the same mean in both of these questions. We've added on an extra 8. Okay. However, our total has increased by 10. Okay. Our total has increased by 10 because our total should now be 50. Previously, our total was 40. We've added on an extra 8 when we actually needed to add on an extra 10. Okay, which is why our missing number is 2 more than on the question on the left hand side, to make up for the fact that we wanted to add on an extra 10 to our total, but we only added on an extra 8. So think about that when you're going through these next questions. So you need to have a go at the questions that are on the board now. You don't have a print off of this, so you just need to pause it, go through the questions, and then come back and we will talk about the answers and how it's changing from one question to the next. Okay, so just talking through a few key points that you need to be aware of. So looking from question 1 to question 2, all of our numbers, including the mean, have been divided by 10, and therefore our answer has also been divided by 10. If we compare question 1 and question 3, just like in our examples, we have added in an extra number. So this time there's 5 exams, so 5 marks. The mean's the same. Because we've got an extra number, our total should have also increased by 22. And you'll remember that from yesterday's lesson. If we add in an extra number that's the same as the mean stays the same. Okay, so we should have an extra 22 in our total. However, the only number that's been added to our list is the number 17. And that's 5 less than what we need to increase our total by. And therefore, the missing number has to be 5 more than it was in the first question. If we have a look at question 3 to question 4, all of our numbers have doubled, including the mean, and therefore our answer has doubled as well. Then just talking about question 6 now, we've got 4 numbers that have a mean of 15. If the first 3 numbers are all 15, then the only way to have a mean of 15 is then by your 4th number also being 15, because the total is going to be 60. Going on to question 7, we've got 4 numbers with a mean of 15, so once again thinking straight away total of 60, but we've already got a total of 60 there from our first 3 numbers, and therefore the 4th number is 0, and that is possible. The last question on here, the answer on the screen there is actually wrong, because the total once again should be 60, however we've got a total of 90 at the moment, so the 4th number should be negative 30. Okay, we're going to have a look at another example and then you can have a go at doing the question yourself. So we've got a mean of 5 numbers is 15. So you should be thinking straight away in your head now, right, I can work out the total. So my total is going to be equal to 5 times 15. And that gives me a total of 75. What number needs to be added to make the mean 18? Okay, so our original total is 75. If I'm now adding in an extra number, and that's making my mean 18, I'm going to have a new total. And my new total, I've now got 6 numbers, because I'm adding an extra number, and the mean is 18, so I need to work out what 6 times 18 is. If you do 6 times 18, well 6 times 10 is 60, 6 times 8 is 48. Add them together and you get 104. So now we need to work out what our missing number is. Very similar to before, the missing number we get by taking our new total and subtracting the old total. So 104 minus 75, and that should give you an answer of 29. So spend a bit of time just to copy that down now, and then you're going to have a go at the question that's coming up next. Okay, so have a go at this question, pause the video, and then we'll come back and I will go through how to do it. So once again, to begin with, we can work out the total of all of our numbers. Our original total, there's 7 numbers, and the mean is 15, so 7 times 15. 7 times 10 is 70, 7 times 5 is 35. Add them together and we get 105. What number needs to be added to make the mean 18? So our new total, we're going to work out, we're going to have 8 numbers now if we're adding in another number, and we're going to times that by 18 because our new mean is 18. 8 times 10, 80, 8 times 8, 64. Add them together, you get 144. So our missing number, the one that we've added in, is going to be equal to 144 take away 105. And for this, you should get an answer of 39. So you're now going to have a go at doing some work independently. There is a sheet that's been uploaded to show my homework for you to have a go at. So do as many of those questions as you can. If you manage to finish and you're confident, then have a go at the extension that's on the screen now, and then come back. Make sure you've marked your work. That's also been uploaded. I'm going to do one last thing before we go. Okay, so the last thing that you need to do so that I can check that you've understood the work that we've done this lesson is to have a go at this exit ticket. You can either do it from the screen or you can use the printout that's been uploaded. Have a go at these questions, take a picture, upload it to show my homework so that I can check how you're getting on.